the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Terrence Mann is out there with Dimon. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Well, something that's fun to track every season, Richard. Which players are having a breakout year?
And we usually see it with the younger players, but I especially love seeing it from guys that have been in the league. Normally, it's about finding the right situation.
They set the pick. Back to Mann. The 3, nails it from beyond the arc.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Shot on the wing. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
He had been watching highlights of the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, "You just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere." We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Knipple. He just could not put it together in that loss to New York. Here's Miller. Drops in the 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Over to the wing. Pass to Dimon. Outside man. Now here's Porter. And he drops it in from the low post.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Bridges outside. Ball outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Dimon. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Here's Miller, following the 3 by Brooklyn. Here's Ball. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Rejected by Claxton, and he recovers it. They get the rebound, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Dimon. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Back to Porter. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Miller. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's the 3. He drops it from range. Miller's got 6.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Dimon. He had 9 points in his last time out. Shoots over ball, and it's Dimon missing. Hornets trail by 3. Ball left side. Bridges outside. Back to ball. There's the 3. Clowney pulls it in.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Porter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Brandon Miller.
Yeah, great ball fake. Can't do much better than Porter Jr. did right there.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, also you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
First free throw is good. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Porter hits them both. RJ, looking back at the trade that sent Durant from the Nets to the Suns, what a deal for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was 4 first-round picks and a swap from the Suns. Also, the Nets got Mikal Bridges, who they shipped to the Knicks for 5 more first-rounders. Now that's how you reboot a team.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the evening. First free throw is good. With a healthy roster, the Nets got off to a good start last year, Richard.
Yeah, they were 9-10, playing good ball, but a few injuries, notably one to Cam Thomas, really shut down their season. And the Nets went 6-22 after the All-Star break.
Bridges hits them both.
Well, when you send them to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Nets leading by 3. Outside man. Pass to Claxton. Back to man. For 3, Dimon. The rebound by Bridges. Hornets trail by 3. To the wing, right side. Ball looks over the floor. The fadeaway. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Ball.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Porter. Puts it up from 15. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
They're so smooth from the mid-range area. Now, Porter Jr. doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Ball left side. Up top, Bridges. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Pass to Clowney. Here's Dimon. 4-3. And the three-pointer goes. And the Nets lead by 4.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Ball. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution. Diamante. Colin Sexton.
Bridges finds ball. 6 to shoot. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Mann. Pass to Porter. This one for 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Sexton looking around. And here's Bridges. Launches it from deep. Doesn't go that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Clowney. He's guarded by Bridges. Porter against Miller. Porter, the pass to Claxton. With his first shot attempt. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier.
Guys, back to you.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Diabate following the bucket by Brooklyn. Here's Miller. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Nets leading by 7. Here's Dimon. Down low. On the wing man. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the bucket. Man's got 5 now. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Bridges. Launches a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Bridges has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's Dimon. Outside Porter. Now here's Claxton. Miller, the pass to Bridges. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Hornets trail by 6. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Charlotte also making some changes. Salon, he's checked in for Bridges. Knipple comes in for Miller. And James is subbed in for LaMelo Ball. .141 left to play in the first. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Outside Sexton. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Martin finds Williams. The 3-pointer off the mark. Hornets trail by 4. There's 57 seconds left in the first. Pass to Sexton. Over Traoré. And it's Charlotte with another.
Great awareness by Sexton to find the soft spot. Nice pull up there, pure from mid-range.
Here's Martin. And the three off target. And here's Charlotte. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent gameplay.
Here's Fallon. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Wolf. No points so far. Pass to Wilson. Here's Williams. They set the pick. Here's Traoré. Launches it. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Michael Porter, he's been the guy making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. We've got Mason Plumlee, Colin Sexton out there with James. Then it's Knipple, and it's Diabate in at the power forward position. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Knipple with a bucket.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Nets trail by 3. Martin outside. Pass to Touré. Here's Wilson. Puts up a 3. Touré can't hit.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
James outside. And here's Sexton. Plumlee finds Sexton. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
It's never easy trying to stop Sexton. I love watching him bounce off the defense and finish in style.
Here's Traoré, checked by Sexton. And it's rejected. They retain possession. Here's Traoré. Looking to end the run. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Salon, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Number 31, Dijon Salon.
Hornets leading by 5. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Diabate. Here's Knipple. Williams defending. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Knipple's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And a look now at the rookies that have been on fire lately. Con Knipple on top.
And I just love how he has shouldered the offensive load for them. Just getting to his spots and filling it up out there.
Nets trail by 7. Here's Dimon. Outside Porter. Pass to Dimon. 3-pointer. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Diabate. Yet to see a basket. Here's Sexton. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's dim and missing.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
James passes to Sexton. Here's Diabate. Pass to Knipple. Now here's Sexton. And there's James from the arc. The shot no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Williams passes to Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Wilson. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Connects from downtown.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Knipple. Back to Sexton. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Left side, Williams. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. And timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Now heading on the floor.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Charlotte also making some changes. Miles Bridges checked in for Salon. Miller comes in for James. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Sexton. And here's Charlotte now. Out to the right wing. Back to Ball. Releases. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Porter. To the paint. Fades away. And it's dim and missing. For Charlotte, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Ball outside. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Yeah, he just finds a way. Ball determined to get that bucket.
Nets trail by 4. Outside, Williams. Pass to Porter. There's a screen. Here's Dimon. Shoots over Ball. Miller pulls it in.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Outside Porter. Fires the 3. Diabate grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
And the first one at the line is good. Man, he's checked in for Williams. The Hornets making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Nets trail by 8. To the right side. Man with it. He's got 5. Pass to Porter. Over Knipple. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Now here's Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bridges has got 14 points for the game.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And here's Porter outside. Shot's no good there. Now 6 for 8.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Ball from deep. Claxton with a rebound.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Porter gets the bucket.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's Bridges. Off target with a jump hook.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And nice read by Porter Jr. Surveys the floor and gets in the right spot to finish.
Charlotte leading by 5. Ball outside. Bridges outside. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with a 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Clowney. And here's Porter outside. Another miss by Porter. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, BA. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you, Brian.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Charlotte making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Nets trail by 7. Outside man. And here's Porter outside. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Miller. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
Here's Dimon. He has 6. Outside Porter. Now here's Claxton. There's the triple. Sexton grabs the board.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Here's the pick. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. And now a 12-point Charlotte lead.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Pass to Porter. Will it go? And the layup is good. Porter's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Bridges outside. to Ball. The three is up. From distance, LaMelo Ball.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And here's Charlotte now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Bridges outside. Ball outside. Lets it go from deep. Brooklyn with the board. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Man's got 8.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Now here's Ball. 9 points in the game. Here's Bridges. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. And that's now 21 points for Miles Bridges. Nets trail by 10. Outside Porter. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
James is checked in for Sexton. Hornets leading by 10. Miller outside. 3-pointer. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Pass to Porter. From behind the arc. No go for him there. 9 for 15 now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And here's Ball. And there's the screen. Misses the 3. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in command lead at the end of the quarter. And it's their 3-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. Back to the game after this break.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Charlotte Hornets.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. You leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You take a look at the Hornets. They didn't get the email I sent. Season is started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes does not win games. They gotta wake up, get it together. Good news, still time.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Ball. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. Terrence Mann is out there with Dimon. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Nets 5. And Brooklyn shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Pass to Porter. And there's a pick. Claxton passes to Porter. Over Knipple. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Porter's got 25 points in the game.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Miller. Knocks down the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Nets trail by 14. Outside Porter. Back to man. Here's Clowney. Pass to Porter. Fires for three. Knocks down the long J. And he's got 28 now.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Now Ball. He's got 9. It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by man. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Bridges.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Claxton doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Hornets leading by 13. Bridges outside. The three is up. Claxton with a rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Timmon. 6 points for him. Pass to Claxton. Back to Porter. Here's Timmon. Over Ball. And they recover it. Man. Three-pointer, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Bridges. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bridges has got 25 points.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Timmon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Timmon's got 8.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
Now here's Porter. 28 points for him. On the wing man. Back to Porter. Here's Timmon, pounded by Ball. Hornets with the rebound. Bridges has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Miller. And here's Ball. That's a strong finish from Ball.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Amongst the bigs, power forwards and centers, these are the top foul shooters. Miles Bridges 4th.
And I love how these bigs take the touch they have in the paint straight to the free throw line.
Yeah, because you know if you're spending the majority of your time in the paint, you're going to get to the line a lot. So it serves you well to hit your free throws.
Claxton with it. Claxton a screen on Ball. Back to Claxton. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Claxton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Now here's Ball. 11 points in the game. Pass to Knipple from downtown. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. Nets trail by 16. Now here's man. Give him 8. Outside Porter. Out to the right wing. Here's Clowney. Puts the move on. And he lays it up and in. Clowney's got 9.
Oh, he's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some support.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Back to Miller. 3-pointer, Bridges. On target from range. Bridges has got 28.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th 3-pointer of the game.
Outside Porter. Outside man. Clock at 6. For 3, Demon. Hornets with the rebound.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Bridges passes to Ball. Basket counts. 13 points in the game.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Here's Dimon. Pass to Porter. Outside man. From the arc. Ball with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 19. Here's Knipple. Give him 8. Right wing. Bridges outside. Takes the 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Hornets. Not the start they were hoping for. They're in the bottom half of their conference. And of course, Brooklyn, half a game behind. The Nets have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Outside man. Pass to Demon. Back to man. A shot to stop the run. And it's Demon missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Ball no good.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Man with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Banked it in off the glass. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. From outside the arc, he buries it from 3. Ball's got 16 points.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Pass to Clowney. Now here's Claxton. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Clowney, good.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Bridges outside. Here's Knipple. And here's Bridges. Give him 31 now. Here's Ball. He gets it in there. And that's now 18 points for LaMelo Ball.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Pass to Williams. For 3. Knipple with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 23. Ball outside. Inside.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
Here's Dimon. Give him 8. Outside, Williams. Here's Mann. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Ball passes to Miller. Back to Ball. There's a screen. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Nick Claxton.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Fans, please give a big round of applause. How about your Brooklyn Nets? Show some love.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, LaMelo Ball gets a lot of attention for his flashy play, but not enough for his high basketball IQ. I mean, he sees the floor incredibly well.
McNeely's checked in for Bridges. Second free throw, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Here's Wolf, still without a bucket. Pass to Mann. The shot from the low post is good.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Ball outside. Out to James. Now Sexton. The 3 ball. Wilson grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Toure. Let's go with a 3. And that one's good. Wilson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
James passes to Sexton. And here's Ball. 1:11 left in the third. Outside Sexton. McNeely for 3. Sinks the tray.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And Brooklyn with possession here after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. Pass to Toure. Outside man. The 3. Hornets with the rebound. Diabate's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
The 3 from Sexton. They get it again. Second chance effort. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Charlotte shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. So the Nets making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Plumlee's checked in.
One shot.
And that one misses. And it's Porter with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Some room here for Williams. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Now Sexton. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Hornets just dominating this one. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. We've got Colin Sexton. McNeely is out there with Knipple. Then there's James, and it's Diabate in at the 5. Wolf passes to Porter. Shoots from 12. That one no good.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to James. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
Here's Porter, following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Traore. Pass to Wilson, 5 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Knipple. He's guarded by Porter. That's good from Knipple on the assist by Sexton.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Here's Traore. Outside Porter. Fires from deep. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Hornets shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Here's McNeely. Outside Sexton. There's a screen. Takes a 3. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Traore. Pass to Williams. They can't stop the run with that one. The Hornets have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And here's Knipple from the arc. And Charlotte, another 3.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's Traore. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Sinks that one from the post. Traure's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Knipple. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared, ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps. That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Pass to Diabate. Here's Knipple. He's guarded by Porter. And it's in there. Knipple's got 10 points here in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Wolf. Here's Traore. Diabate grabs the board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
James passes to Sexton. Pass to Knipple. Beyond the arc. Here's Diabate. Count it.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Here's Traore. Outside Porter. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by McNeely. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-4 run. Sexton with it. And of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most help and motivation. He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Outside Sexton. They set a pick. To the right side. And here's Knipple from the arc. It's not going to go for him. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Over to the wing. Here's Wolf. To the inside. With the fadeaway. Porter's shot is off.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Here's Knipple. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Outside Porter. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
Now here's Sexton. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Traore. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. There's a screen. Unloads. And that one's good. Wilson.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Knipple. Oh, Richard, over the last few years, we're seeing the NBA experiment with the format for the All-Star game.
I'm a classic East versus West guy, but the players have to be more competitive. I think that is the best version of the All-Star game we've ever seen.
Now, here's Williams. Pass to Wolf. Back to Williams. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Traore for 3. Sexton grabs the board. Charlotte has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Knipple. McNeely for 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Traore to the paint. Porter in the post, and he converts the layup. Porter's got 11 points here in the second half.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Here's Knipple. Fires for 3. Can't get it to drop. Pass to Wilson. Back to Williams. Now here's Porter. Here's Traore. Here's Williams. From down in the low post, it goes. For Charlotte, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Outside Sexton. They still need this. Pass to James. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. So both teams changing it up here. And so it's Brooklyn with it. And here's Claxton. Outside man. Here's Dimon. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
Good.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Porter. There's the triple. The shot misses. And here's Sexton. Takes a three. Outside man. Outside Sexton. It's good. Sexton's got 11 points in the quarter.
And offensively, Sexton has been in the zone. He keeps finding chances and cashing in on them.
Down low. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And here's Charlotte now. After the basket by Brooklyn. The shot by Diabate, no good. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter here.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hornets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Miles Bridges.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Plumlee. Now Sexton. Plumlee a screen from outside the arc. Sexton misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Dimon. Checked by Sexton. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Here's Man. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Colin, your development has been such a bright spot for this team. What are you seeing in your game right now?
The game's starting to slow down a little bit, and my teammates and I, we continue to watch film, and they continue to help me out each and every day when we're in practice, so I give big thanks to them.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Thanks, Colin.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Miles Bridges.